Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Double A Entertainment. Last week, I gave you 3 videos offering helpful tips to aspiring actors and actresses, and today I will be offering an incredibly helpful tip I taught myself to directors and editors, and that is how simple index cards and a highlighter will take a lot of stress off of your shoulders when it comes to the editing process. So, you just finished your first short film project or perhaps your first feature film project. And what will happen next is your cinematographer will reach out to you, giving you a long ass chart, more than likely through Microsoft, and all of the dailies from your shooting. And what they'll ask you to do is to go through all of the dailies, and you'll get 4 2-digit numbers. One which would stand for the hour, one which would stand for the minute, then the seconds, and then the milliseconds. And what they'll ask you to do is to jot down in the correct order which scene you want to play first, and which scene in specifically. Like, let's say you took multiple takes of one scene, you want the take at 1 hour, 24 minutes, 48 seconds, and 0 milliseconds, and then you'll put that you want it to end at 1 hour, 24 minutes, 56 seconds, and 0 milliseconds. And then you punch those numbers into the table. And I'm not sure if... Now, I'm more than likely not the first one to have done this, but I don't know, it's just like holding a bookmark under each line of words in a book. It really helped me immensely. So what you do was, and especially with me, what happened was, it's not like I got a bunch of little snippets I could go through and edit. No, I was emailed a 2-hour fucking video with all of the clips jumbled in together. And it was a very painstaking process. But what I did was, I grabbed myself some index cards, and I would simply jot down what scene I wanted, and when I wanted it to end. And as I went to go punch it into the table through Microsoft, I used a highlighter so I wouldn't lose my place, so I'll easily mark it off. And I highly encourage you to use a fucking highlighter and not a pen, because I almost used a pen at first, and looking back now, yeah, that was a really, really stupid idea. And another quick tip I'd like to add is use miniature stick-it notes. Again, with my last film, since it was shot completely out of order, and I mean ridiculously, it's not like we shot all of the apartment scenes first, then we shot all the party scene afterwards. No, like, if we were shooting at a certain corner in the kitchen, all those clips are jumbled in together. So instead of having to go back and forth, and you find the right take that you want, you just write down the timestamps on your index card, and let's say put a little star right next to it, along with a little star on an identical star on the index card, so you can easily punch that in. Also, like, let's say you're working on a dialogue scene. For instance, on these index cards, I'd write on every other line. For some of these, I would actually put stars. Therefore, instead of having to go painstakingly back and forth through the 2+ hours worth of footage, I would just gather all of the takes I wanted from this one shot of a character speaking, and then I would alternate with all the takes I wanted from this shot of another character speaking. So thank you all for watching this, and good luck on your next film project.